Walk in your trap and take over. Name another that's colder. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I ain't even gon' hold it. And I thought that they told you. Pretty.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. This is Queen Deja back out again with another reaction. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. Okay, but most importantly, subscribe. Anyways, y'all, so today we're doing JoynerLucas featuring Jellyroll, Best For Me. Looks like he dropped the official audio 17 hours ago, but we're gonna do the music video actually. Let's get into it. I never heard this before or seen it, but it's somehow going crazy.
How can we fall apart on things we'll never know?
He can sing.
Isn't it
Boy, he can sing.
funny you can change your ways? Could someone be feeling your empty space? Tell me, is it really?
He got gold in his mouth. Okay, what they saying? Farm fresh eggs. Is that a... Hold on, y'all. As I'm paused, like, is that a nigga on the ground?
If you have to ask it, then stay.
Yeah, I got somebody I love, someone who's really important to me, but now they addicted to drugs. Someone who
I already know where this is going.
not who they used to be, and we ain't been keeping in touch. I ain't gonna say any names at all, cause I don't want no one to judge. But I wrote the song, I hope when they hear it, they'll never forget who they was. I hope you feeling your spirit enough. I wanna just tell you I love you in case that you really don't hear it as much. I know we ain't talking in a while, but fuck it, I really don't care what it was. I wanna reach out, but
That is true. Like, I like reacting to, you know, music like this, speaking truth and things they've been through. But that is true, y'all. Like, it doesn't matter what you and somebody been through. Like, if you really care about that person, you never know when their last day is going to be. You never know who's out here thinking about committing suicide. You never know what they're going through. Like,
but you keep on shutting me down, and you ain't been caring as much. So what the fuck happened to you? You losing the fight. I never thought I'd see the day that you let addiction ruin your life.
that is true. I know some people like that too. Like, how do you let drugs ruin your life? Like, you never know. It's at that very moment when you were finna break, when you were finna give up, is when God's gonna come in and turn your whole life around. At that very moment. You just gotta hold on. You can't let the devil in. You cannot let him in.
People calling that shit a disease and making you feel like you in the right. But I hate the fact that you really be using it as an excuse to do what you like and do what you might.
Hey, he's not lying. People really do be using drugs as an excuse to do what they want to do. This is what they love to do. This is what they wanted to do. So they try to come up with excuses and use it as a cover up. Like, no, this is what you wanted to do. Like, some people do it for attention.
And I keep on praying and reaching for you. I hope you look in the mirror and see all the things I've been seeing in you. Hope your reflection will send you a message and show you this shit is much deeper than you. If you don't believe in yourself, then you'll never believe in somebody believing in you. But I gotta tell you the truth, cause I'm about to lose it. And you in denial about it and just wanna make up a million excuses. Tearing our family apart, but you leave a scar and everyone.
Oh, so whoever he's talking about is somebody in his family. Because he said tearing our family apart. I was thinking it's like a friend or something, but it's definitely somebody in the family.
Bruises, every decision affecting us all. And if you get lost, then everyone loses. For real.
And that's another thing you got to think about, like, not you, but I'm praying y'all are not thinking about doing anything like this. But that's another thing you got to think about, like, or let's say, if you're over here doing drugs, right? And you got a lot going on in your mind, you're like, okay, this is gonna help me take the pain away. I'm gonna just pop this, I'm gonna just do this, and like you addicted to it. Like, y'all gotta understand, whatever you do, even though you're not thinking of it, you're like, it's selfish. Like, trying to commit suicide and like doing all these, that's selfish because you have a whole family. Like whatever you do is going to affect them too. Like you do this, you think, oh, just because you're like, it's going to take the pain away. You're putting more pain on your family. Like, first of all, if you have a mom, a dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, anyways, they're going to have to deal with that. Like if you got a brother, they got to deal with the loss of a little brother or older brother. You got a mom, she got to deal with the loss of a child. You know what I'm saying? And that affects them, and it affects the whole family. And the mom was providing for the little brother, and the mom was providing for the aunt and the cousins, but now the mom's tearing down because you did one stupid decision and you wanted to get addicted to drugs and you wanted to pass out and die because you thought the burden on you was so heavy you couldn't make it. But let me tell you one thing. God would never put more on you than you can bear. Remember that. He would never do it. If he put it on you, you got to remember that you were built for this. You were built to walk this journey. And God's right there to give you that strength. Okay? So I just don't understand when people want to turn to drugs and turn to other things. Like, turn to God first. Turn to God first. He has the answers to all of your questions. I promise you. He has the answers to all of your questions. If you just call on his name, he will be right there. He'll be right there even before you get the Jesus out. You know what I'm saying? He's already there. He's been there all along. He's just staring at you, waiting for you to call and answer him.
Next to me, I know that God got a plan, and you're fulfilling your destiny. Much as I need you, I will not be sticking around or watching you rest in peace. I promise I love you, but I gotta do what's best for me.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go?
That is true. Like that verse, how can you love someone and learn to let them go? That also can deal with somebody that's still alive too. Like imagine going through, or not even imagine, like you probably went through, if you're watching this, you probably went through a breakup before, or you probably went through a betrayal through a friend or lost loved one or an ex. Okay? You go through a breakup. How do you learn? Okay? You love that person, right? I don't know if you had a bad breakup or a good breakup. Anyways, for instance, if you had a good breakup, it just things didn't work out, okay? How you still love that person, right? How do you love them and then learn to let them go? You know, because if you love them, how do you train yourself to learn to officially let them go and move on? You know what I'm saying? Or in terms of actually somebody who passed on or passed away, that's even more tough. Like, how do you love that person so much? How do you learn to move on without them? Because that's actually the next part. Everybody has to go through this in life. That's the next part of your stage in life. This is your new chapters. This is the new you. How do you learn to become that new you? Okay?
How can we fall apart on things we never know?
He can sing.
Isn't it funny you can change your ways? Cause someone be filling your empty space. Tell me, is it really love? If you have to ask it, then stay.
You know, I never thought about that. Did y'all hear that? Tell me if it's really love if you have to ask them to stay. That is true. Because if you think about it, if you truly love someone, and if they truly love you, they wouldn't even think twice about doing something like that because they know it would affect you, okay? Like if you really love someone and, that's a good verse. I didn't even think of it like that. Like to me, like if you really love someone, you wouldn't want them in no pain either. Like if you love someone, you're not selfish. And what makes you selfish is doing such acts like that, like getting addicted to drugs and, dying. That's selfish, okay? Especially if you got a partner or your loved one, that's selfish. Because they're before you did that, you were thinking for yourself. Because if you were thinking for the both of y'all, you would have known that, this is going to affect them deep. They could probably die from heartbreak. Like, you can't be selfish.
Look, I know you've been calling for me. You hitting my phone, but I've been alone so long, I'm harder to reach. I know you ain't saying any names, but I got a feeling you talking to me. I hate when these demons get into my soul. I feel like I'm caught in the beast. I do what?
And look, and that's nothing but the devil. Nothing but the devil will have you thinking to do something like that. And the fact that he let the devil in. So the only way you can go to drugs and get addicted is because you let the devil in. And God tells you to stay strong and stay courageous and trust in him and put him first. He will protect you. He will guide you. If you would have went to God first, before you went to the devil, you'd have been all right.
I let go of something I know is bigger and stronger than me. If I could be honest and tell you the truth, I'm not who you want me to be. Nobody is perfect, not even you. So why you keep targeting me? I feel like we can't even have a genuine convo without you starting to preach. I feel like a dog on a leash, it's not what I need. Living in hell, wondering when I gotta leave. Like, how can I breathe? How you gonna tell me addiction's not a disease? What do you mean? If it's not a disease, then why has it gotten to me? It's not what it seems. But you always be making me feel like the problem is me. I'm not gonna be who you want me to be. Like God decided for me.
He said, I'm not gonna be who you want me to be. To me, if you love somebody, you're gonna change for yourself and for them. Some people have to go through a rough stage like that, right? To learn and get it in their head, okay, I would never go back to that, okay? But some people just don't make it.
And speaking of God, how the fuck you know all of the plans he's got for me? So give me a break. I've
Well,
been
let's go
itching
back.
away from trying to get out of this. It's not what it seems. But you always be making me feel like the problem is me. I'm not gonna be who you want me to be. Like God decided for me. And speaking of God, how the fuck you know all of the plans he's got for me? So give me a break.
But anyways, look at the acting. I'm liking that. He's crying as he's doing it. Like, he's good. He's good right there. He crying. Like, it's bringing it to life and helping me understand. Because I'm a visual learner.
I've been itching away
Wait.
trying to get out of this.
Okay, wait. We talk about God here.
Me, I'm not gonna be who you want me to be. Like God decided for me. And speaking of God, how the fuck you know all of the plans he's got for me? So give me a break. I've been itching away from trying to get out of this dream. I'm drifting away. How come you only there for me when I be trying to get clean? My biggest mistake is me wishing that things were different. I feel like the drugs is made for sinning. That's why I've been stuck in the same position. Fuck, I'm falling, but I cannot budge. I'm wondering why I'm in love with a strange addiction. And why the fuck you always playing a victim? A lot of this shit that you hate to mention. It sucks that I had to change your vision. But ain't nothing left for me, so you can just quit addressing me. I guess it's just my destiny. So take me as I.
No, it's not your destiny. It's not your destiny. And he was like, how do you know that? How do you know the plans that God has for me? So look, your person will not know the exact plans, but if y'all are in love and y'all are together, or like if this is your brother, you were in love and you were together, like you would know part of the plans. You know, this is not the plan God has for you. You know that because that's not of God. That's not who God is. And you're his child. He loves you. Of course, this is not the plans he has for you. So at least you can tell them that, like, you being addicted to drugs, that's not the plan God has for you. I'm telling you, he has more and he has better for you. He has so much better for you. Like, if you're watching this and you're going through something similar, or if it's yourself, you know God has something better for you. And I'm here to tell you that. God uses people. He's probably using me right now to tell you. God has a better plan for you. Everybody's going through something. I promise you, addicted to drugs, addicted to anything that's not of God, that's addicted to anything that's sin, that's not of God. So that's not what God has for you in this lifetime. And a lot of y'all will get like, oh, then why I'm broke or why I'm depressed. Like, look, that's not what God has for you. You just hold on. He said has faith the size of a mustard seed. This done turned into a church session, but let me tell you, have faith the size of a mustard seed, and I'm telling you, God will change your situation. I promise you. He will make a way out of no way. It's the moment when you think there's nothing in this world, there's nothing possible that can make your life better. And that's when God gonna show up and show out and show himself. He gonna show off. That's how he do it. He gonna show you.
Or let me be. Tired of you stressing me, cause shit I gotta do is best for me. How can you love someone?
And look at his face. I understand him because, like, that's selfish. Like, it's best for you, but what's best for both of us? You know, what's the best for both of us? This is a tough song. If you or someone you know needs help with addiction, text best for me to 508-507-2209. And that's nice of him to start something like that. It was hard. That was a tough video. It was very hard. I felt something there because like, it's just stuff, music videos like this, I can talk and I can explain and I can actually give my full honest reaction. Like this reaction, like I never seen this video, I never heard this music video, so I thought it was gonna be goofy, but it wasn't, and it got serious. So forgive me in the beginning, but it got serious, and you know, I pray the man's okay, and I pray that, you know, he get through this and he don't commit nothing like that, you know? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you know when I drop another video. And thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all, we are on the road to 600 subscribers. And you know what's crazy? This is nothing but God in Revelation. I was just about to say 600,000 subscribers. Like that was literally just about to come out my mouth, but I had I'm really almost at 600 subscribers, but 600,000 almost came out my mouth. So look, we're about to be at 600,000 next. But anyways, right now, today, in this second, we are currently almost at 600 subscribers, and last month we made it to 500. And that's nothing but y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, everybody who tunes back into my videos, like, thank you so much. But make sure you comment down below what you want me to react to next. Bye.